The Lion of Kandahar, Ashraf Hotak. The desert wind carried dust across Kandahar's walls the day Ashraf Hotak first rode out as a commander. The son of the Ghiljay tribe, he had grown up with the rhythm of steel against steel, with the taste of hardship in every meal. Unlike other princes who inherited silk and ceremony, Ashraf was carved by fire. When the Safavid Empire trembled, it was not Persia's nobles but Afghan horsemen who smelled blood. And at their front, Ashraf, the warrior with piercing eyes and a voice that could silence a battlefield. But here's the thing about Ashraf. He wasn't just a fighter. He was a gambler of destiny. While others hesitated, Ashraf leapt. When his cousin Mahmud claimed the Persian throne, many thought the Ghiljay dream was complete. But Ashraf saw further. He saw a land crumbling with betrayal, enemies at every gate, Ottomans in the west, Persians rising in the east, and Russians creeping from the north. And so he played the game no Afghan before him dared, to stand eye to eye with empires that thought themselves eternal. They say when Ashraf spoke to his soldiers before battle, he never promised them safety. He promised them immortality. "If we die," he would thunder, "let it be as wolves who terrify shepherds, not as sheep led to slaughter." His words weren't poetry. They were sparks that turned men into fire. In one clash near Isfahan, Ashraf's cavalry stormed with such fury that Safavid banners vanished beneath Afghan hooves. Dust turned to smoke, and smoke turned to silence. Persia, for a moment, bowed to Kandahar. But the crown was heavier than any sword. Every victory drew more enemies. Every promise demanded blood. Ashraf ruled not with ease, but with clenched fists, negotiating with Ottomans one day, rallying warriors against Persian rebels the next. His court was less a palace and more a war camp. And yet, even as enemies closed in, Ashraf carried himself like a king carved out of stone. No defeat could strip him of dignity. No betrayal could erase his legend. They call him a monarch, but in truth, Ashraf Hotak was something rarer. A man who knew that kingdoms rise and fall, but courage, once lived, never dies. Today, when Afghans speak his name, it is not of palaces or treasures they remember. It is the image of a rider galloping into fire, daring the world's greatest empires to break him. And though time moved on, one truth remains unshaken. Ashraf Hotak was not a man who waited for history. He was a man who forced history to remember him.